which ones are more popular as opposed to others. So that's pretty much a background. Why don't we start by you guys introducing yourselves?
Sure. My name is Prathiva. I'm a junior. I'm studying environmental engineering.
I'm Helen. I'm a sophomore and I'm studying economics.
I'm Kathleen. I'm a junior. I'm a public policy major.
I'm Anna. I'm a senior and I'm studying econ and psychology.
I'm Michelle. I'm a sophomore and I think I'm doing econ and CS.
Okay, perfect. Did you guys have any other questions for me before we start? Okay, perfect. So you guys answered the first part of the questionnaire, right? Can we talk a little bit about your video and photo usage? So what kind of phones do you guys use, and do you take a lot of pictures and videos, and how you share them, and if you do anything to those videos at all before you share them? Do you edit them? Do you use filters? Anything like that? So if we can just go around the room and then feel free to jump in at any time.
So, like I do take videos and pictures like on a daily basis, pretty much. Videos-wise, I think the main things that I use are Snapchat and Instagram when it comes to editing videos. You know, Snapchat has those cool filters, so like I've been using that. So that's what I've been doing, and I just send through Snapchat, Facebook, or Instagram.
Okay.
It's pretty similar for me. I pretty much take pictures whenever during the day, daily basis. I also take videos pretty frequently, but probably not as frequently as for photos. I don't use any video editing apps, but a lot of photo editing apps. So yeah, like Snapchat and Instagram are big ones. I do have a few apps on top of the other ones just specifically for editing, and one is, I think it's like Instagram something. It's like one of the ones that's paired with Instagram, and then I use one called No Crop, which is also for Instagram.
Yeah, so I don't really take pictures or videos. I don't do pictures. It might be every like once every 2 weeks. I don't know.
It's a little hard for me to hear you.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So I was saying that I don't take as many pictures and videos as they do, but maybe once every few weeks, if it's like warranted, like if the picture's good enough to maybe, I don't know. I'm not like very active with my like picture taking, but yeah, I would use the same like Snapchat or Instagram, and I don't use any video editing, but definitely photo editing with Instagram. Like that Instagram app where you like white out the edges, you know what I mean? It's like white brand. Use that.
Yeah, kind of similar. I feel like I post less on like Instagram, but I post a lot of pictures on like Facebook for friends to see. Like a lot of the times I'll just use like the Apple, like and the one that comes with the iPhone, like the one that you can just edit when you're browsing through your photos to edit things. And I don't really take many videos. So I don't really have an answer to your video editing.
Okay.
Same with me. I like take pictures like through Snapchat, and then I post them usually like on Facebook or Instagram. I don't really take videos except for on Snapchat, and those are just like and they're all stupid because I'm just like opening my mouth like it's not, and I don't use anything to edit videos.
Okay. And in general, how many of you guys use iPhones, and how many of you guys use?
I think
We all of us have iPhones.
Your iPhone. Okay. Do you guys usually buy any of the paid apps, or do a lot of in-app purchases, or do you not spend a lot of money on apps in general?
I don't spend any money on apps.
Yeah, I typically don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay, sounds good. So I guess we can start with the prototype. So I have up on my screen, and I'll just share my screen in a second. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this is your Android phone, and our app is called Tweek. What we're going to do now is I'm going to walk you through one version of the experience from the eyes of this character called Maddie. So she's basically going to go through the app as if she's taking a video of herself and then mixing it and creating something out of it. So she opens the app in selfie mode, and she starts recording herself. Just let me know if you guys can hear everything well.
First thing you got to know about me is I'm a hugger.
Was that okay?
I'm not too sure what she said, but we saw it clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just replay it just in case. Yeah. Recording.
First thing you got to know about me is I'm a hugger.
Okay, so she records a clip of herself, and then she wants to add some more clips from her library that she's previously recorded. So she goes in and selects a bunch of clips and adds them to her video. She's gonna try to use some of the app's features to kind of try to make
First thing you got to know about me is I'm a hugger.
she selects the last video.
Too well, Zeal.
Can you hear me?
The video is like is.
First thing you got to know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, perfect. So she selects the music option and she tries to add a song that would go with the video. So she looks through her phone's library of songs and she likes this one. So that's what she picks. Is the audio too loud and can you not hear me? Is that
Yeah,
what-
the audio of the prototype is sometimes it's like much louder than your voice, so we can't hear you over it.
Okay, so I'm gonna push that volume down a little bit. Okay, so she adds the song to the video. Is that better?
Yeah.
Now she's added the music and she wants to add some transitions in the end. So she selects this option and she can basically turn the last clip into a slow motion.
First thing you got to know about me is I'm a hugger.
And then she wants to make it a little fun. So she's gonna try to add some stickers to her face. So she picks this one and then pushes it to her face.
First thing you got to know about me is I'm a hugger.
Now to make it even funnier, she's gonna actually transform her voice. So she picks out her favorite movie and her favorite character.
First thing you got to know about me is I'm a hugger.
Okay, so she's pretty happy with this now. So she's gonna finalize this. And now she's gonna share it with her friends. So she can either send it to her network on Facebook, WhatsApp, save it to her gallery, or she can even just text it to her friends. So she selects 2 friends and she sends it out. So another thing that you can do with the app is you can actually retweak somebody else's video. So say I created a mixed video and I sent it to you. And if I give you the permission, you can actually edit that using a bunch of similar effects and send it back to me or share it with your other friends. So I'm not going to walk you through that experience, but we can actually watch a video that Jude created from Maddie's original video. So. Okay, so that's what the app looks like. Now, another thing that I want to show you guys is some other examples of some of the other features that we haven't included in the prototype. So I'd like to just walk you through them. The first one is a static sticker. So this is something like Snapchat, in which you can have a static emoji or any other sticker on your video. Another one is an animated sticker. So that's going to be animated, and then you can place it where you want on your video. Um, the next is the facial accessories that you saw in the prototype. And then another cool thing that we were thinking of doing was to actually pick out movie scenes and then integrate them in your videos. So for example, here's a movie scene and then here's the video. So something on those lines. Another thing is hand signs. So kind of superimposing somebody else's hands doing some actions in front of a video. So something like that. And then anonymizer. So it pixelates your face to make it an anonymous video. And then face morphing, kind of like you can do with a lot of the camera apps, but for video. And then frames, so it makes the video look as if it's playing in a different frame, or like a movie theater. And then one of my favorites is the mask. So you pick a mask and then you record your face behind it, and the mask kind of moves along with your facial expressions. And then a similar one is celebrity masks. Now I have no idea who that celebrity is, but you get the idea. And then a location overlay. So you can basically add a point on the map to tell the users where you're at. Yeah, so these are some of the other features that we're thinking of doing. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now, and then we can talk more. Okay. So initial reactions. What did you guys think about the prototype? What did you like? What did you not like so much? And do you think it's something you would be interested in using?
Okay. Should we go like one by one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I like how creative it is. I can see myself using it, especially if I'm like traveling. I always like when I travel, I always take videos and like always Snapchat people. And so I can totally see myself like being creative with it when I'm like going out somewhere really cool. So yeah, I like that. I think so that's definitely like a positive thing. I think like I guess like a disadvantage, I guess I'm gonna say. I think there's so many features. It might be a little overwhelming for the user, or maybe maybe it can be kind of confusing for the user. But yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I definitely think it's it's an app I probably downloaded and just yeah, like I don't use many video editing, but I think this has a lot of great features, a lot of great options, especially the option for friends to be able to edit your video and kind of create it into something that's like a mix of both of you. Like I thought that was really cool. And like yeah, just like one disadvantage I think though would be that there are a lot of things, but I mean that could also be like a positive. It really depends on how you use it. So yeah.
I thought it was really cool too. I like how it's not like Instagram filtering for videos where it's like you just do like a filter. Like there are a lot of different options. I thought it was really like creative in that way. I think I would also use it in traveling too. Or like if you're just bored in the library, I can see people doing it and like sending people funny videos like very fun to them. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I don't think it's something I would use on like a daily basis, but I was thinking maybe like younger people on like middle school who are really into that. I feel like they're more like tech savvy than us anyways. I think I would also definitely use it on that.
I kind of agree with the thing about how like there are too many features. I like feel like it could be like a little overwhelming. Like when you were walking through that web page that had like all the features you were thinking about.
Those are like features that we're considering adding. So the app will not have all of those features. It'll have the top features that we pick out of all the ones that we showed you. So what we're trying to do is like find out which were the ones that you really liked, and then we'll probably include like a few of those. But definitely, yeah, not all of them together.
Well, I think the other thing is like I don't like what would exactly be the platform. Like, because I know on Snapchat, like we mentioned that a lot of us like take Snapchat videos, but like you share that through Snapchat. Here, is it like, do do you foresee people like, I don't know, posting them on like Facebook or like texting them to each other, or like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like once you make the video, like what do you do with that video? Like, that's one of the possible challenges that I foresee, is that there's not necessarily a platform for sharing, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. So there's two things to that. In the beginning, we definitely want users to be able to use this to create videos and share them on all the other platforms that they typically use. Now that gets hard with Snapchat because you don't really have the option to import a video from outside. But you know, all the other platforms that you typically use, you should be able to share them with that. And then eventually what we want to do is we want to actually build a network within the app itself. So you use the app not just to create the videos, but also to share them and to follow people who created videos and who actually make their videos accessible for people to tweak. And then have brands that have their assets on there and basically build a community around that.
I just wanted to say one more positive thing is that like I love how fluid everything was, because it seemed really easy to scroll through and just put it like when you're putting it on her face, like the mustache thing, like that's really easy. And so I think that like especially for younger kids, that's a really good point, Anna. That like I see like I don't know if elementary school kids have like iPhones. They probably do, honestly, at this point. But I think like I see especially younger kids being really like having a really good time with that.
And do you think there's a difference in with gender? Do you think guys will be using it more, or girls will be using it more?
I don't know. I would say it's personally I think it's even. Like I guess yeah, I see it's even.
But also, I feel like girls like to take media and share, or at least in my opinion.
that's like
So
to
maybe
post those
yeah.
pictures that are really
But guys also like to try to be funny and stuff. So I
yeah,
feel like
that's
they
true.
would like
yeah.
they would try to be witty with the app.
Yeah. So what was your favorite feature, like each one of you guys?
I like the voiceover movie thing where you can be any character. That's so cool. I want to use that now. But yeah.
Yeah, like I already mentioned this, but I really like how friends can edit on top of your feeds.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Can you repeat?
She didn't hear you.
Oh yeah, I like how your friends can go in and edit your previous video.
Okay.
I also like the voiceover thing. I thought that was really fun.
I like the feature at the end where you could like add your user on the map if it's like traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I like the one at the end, like the location.
Okay. And then for those of you who do see yourself using the app, can you maybe talk about an example or two of what you would, what kind of videos would you do using some of the features that you liked?
Well, like me and my friend group, we always like to make like funny like videos and stuff like together, just like for the memories. And so I see it's like if we're just all hanging out one night, like us like just like you know capturing the memories and like making fun of each other or something through the app. Like I see us doing that. But also like we like some of us said traveling. If I go out to travel, like I think the like for Snapchat and like Instagram, there's like you can only there's like a time limit or like a time frame you can have the videos. But this, is there a time frame? Is there a limit to the amount of time you can make a video?
No, so at the beginning we want to keep it to 30 seconds, which is slightly longer than like Instagram, because you know something like storage becomes a big deal after a point. But eventually we want to open it up to slightly longer videos.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, I think I would see myself using it when I have a break and studying or something, and it's like, oh, look, I'm just going to take a funny video and send it to my friend, and then just basically use it for similar to how I use Snapchat. So I'll take a video usually on Snapchat and send it to my friend. I don't edit that; it's unedited, but it's cool because you can play around with that with it. You know, just using break or you're bored and you want to have sometimes. So.
I think I would also mostly use it during traveling, just because that's kind of when I use social media most in general. I can see a lot of people abroad using that a lot with their friends, like do you experience that a lot? And that's like
Yeah, kind of similar. I feel like if I had had this app when I went abroad, I would have used it like a ton. But I could also see myself using it like if it's like a friend's birthday or something, just like taking videos like throughout the night and then making like a nice like edited video like a couple weeks after to give to my friends.
I think like probably one of the best parts of this app is that you now make this idea of like video editing and creating videos accessible to a user base that like might not have been like had access to it before. Like when people talk about making montages of traveling, like a lot of my friends that I know who are like I don't know, like visual media majors or like film majors, like they'll probably like use like iMovie and like, or like I don't know Final Cut or whatever that software is that like I don't know how to use, so like I don't really care to learn. So here it's like you're making it a lot easier for me to actually like be able to create like a finished video product, which I think is like really important.
That makes sense. And then talking about the specific creatives or assets, so to speak, like the mustache or the voice, or like the emoji, were there in the different features any specific set of assets that you would want to have on the app instead of the ones that are already there?
So does this include the movie voiceover thing? Yeah, I want that. I totally want that. Also that specifically. I don't know why. I just love that so much.
Okay. Was there a specific movie or character or celebrity voice you would want, or like a category of sort of celebrities?
I would want like cartoon characters, like the Toy Story. Like Toy Story would be so cool. Yeah, mainly like cartoony people, rather than I guess celebrities do voiceovers for cartoons. So, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I actually don't really have a specific one I like more than any of the others. I just think that there's a lot of great options, and then I'm not sure actually.
Okay, not a problem.
So I agree. I think the voiceover one is like a really great idea. And I think a lot of times like there are like phases where people keep doing like one voice. So like the Borat voice is his face. So like if you do something like that or something with like what is currently like trend, I guess. So like the Borat one is really popular. That one on there.
I think it's cool if you could like speed up and slow down videos if you have like a really long clip that you just wanted like that time lapse have on the iPhone. I think that
Like, have you guys thought about like integrating this with like Vine or something? Because can't you upload your own videos on Vine and then?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we want to try to have as many platforms as we can integrate with, and I think Vine and Snapchat, I guess, are the harder ones compared to the others. But we do know that those are like the apps that the younger generations use the most. So we're gonna like try. I don't know. Even if it means we need to talk to the companies directly and like partner with them, and sort of have a direct integration with them. But we're gonna try to do those things for sure. Okay, so let's talk about storage. So for those of you who do take a lot of videos, is storage a problem? And would you be willing to have cloud storage associated with an app like this? And would you potentially be willing to pay for storage?
I wouldn't want to pay anything extra, but I do see storage being a problem for me. Like I think right now I'm out of storage, and I only have pictures mainly on my phone right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I find myself constantly having to upload the stuff on my phone onto my computer just so I can leave space on my phone for new things. But I don't think I would pay for extra storage.
That makes sense.
yeah, I wouldn't either, but I feel like a lot of the newer phones are starting to like come with more storage, so maybe like as those become more like widespread, it won't be as much.
Yeah, I also would not pay for it.
Okay, sounds good. Can you guys fill out part 2 of the questionnaire?
Yes.
And then I'll give you guys a few minutes to do that, and then we can talk a little more.
I'm going to turn the video off while I fill out my survey. Okay, I don't want to be creepy.
Let me know if you guys have any questions on the part 2.
This is the ranking part. Mine has checkboxes here. Hey, Zeal, we had a question about the ranking question.
Mm-hmm.
So it says to rank, but it only has checkboxes, so we can't really type in 1, 2, or 3. We can only check like multiple boxes.
So I usually print out those forms and hand them out in person, so you can just check the ones that you liked.
Okay. Yeah, should we submit them?
Yeah, should we just submit the survey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, I think we're all done with the survey.
Okay, so I had a couple more questions.
Okay.
Talking about the assets that we were talking about, like the character voices or the stickers, do you see yourself using these just maybe once, or do you see yourself using the same ones multiple times?
I see myself using them multiple times.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, me too.
Everyone agrees.
Okay. And then, were there any other features that you would want to have, other than the ones that were listed on the survey, the ones that I went through? Anything else that you can think of?
I don't know. I can't think of anything personally.
Yeah.
You guys really nailed the features, I think. There's a nice list there.
Okay, perfect. And then lastly, what did you guys think about the UI? Like, the entire experience, was it very cluttered at some point? Would you like to see it differently? Was it easy to use? I know some of you guys mentioned that it was quite easy to use, but more specifically, if you can go back to any of the screens and point out that, this shouldn't have been here, or, anything like that.
Like I said before, I thought it was pretty fluid with how you were using it. It didn't seem complicated to me. I mean, you can just easily swipe through. I think so. I like that.
Okay.
How do you like add video so that it goes one after the other? Like, is there a separate place where you upload the video, or do you drag them?
So you select the clips from your library the way I showed you, but there should be an additional step to be able to reorder them or trim the individual clips. It was just not included in the prototype for simplicity purposes, but you should be able to do that for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was really well developed, and it looked like an app that like I would want to use. I don't think I had any like specific feedback for like what was too much. I thought it was generally good.
I thought you guys had a really nice demo, and also I know that this app was Android. Are you guys doing the iOS web, or is it just are you primarily just focusing on Android?
No, we're definitely going to do iOS as well. So we're a global company. We have a big presence in Europe and Asia, which is why we're going to do the initial version on Android, because international markets typically tend to be more Android focused. But we're going to follow that up with iOS very soon, because the US is going to be the first place where we launch the final product. So definitely. I guess I that was all the questions I had. Did you guys have any questions for me? I know Pratibha told me a little bit about if I could talk about business or entrepreneurship in general. And I didn't think we would have time for that, but now that we do, was there any specific questions that you had for me? I know we have about 15 minutes.
I had a quick question. I was just wondering how long you